It's really fine. Yeah.
Have you seen bronze statues of young girls placed near the Japanese consulate and central of Hong Kong? They depict Chinese and Korean so-called comfort women when they were young, who were forced into wartime sex slavery by the Japanese soldiers. The term comfort woman was how the Japanese military referred to the women they had taken captive to use in this way. Recently, one of the 22 remaining registered comfort women of South Korea died at the age of 97. Our reporter Kim Sangmin has more on the story.
Thanks, Coco. On the 31st of the last month, one of the South Korean survivors of wartime sexual slavery died at the age of 97. She was among one of the few living survivors who were forced to work as sex slaves for years before and during World War II. But her death was not covered much by the Korean media because her bereaved family did not want to release her personal information. As comfort women have been dying of like her, the number of survivors has decreased to 21. 4 comfort women have died this year in South Korea. You can see 219 out of 240 registered comfort women have already passed away in South Korea. The 21 remaining survivors are all over 85 years old, 14 of them over 19 years old. Their average age is 91 years old. And there has been a steady decline in the number of Korean survivors. Since 2015, around 8 people died every year. Considering their old age, this decrease will likely accelerate. Their testimony has been the only proof while Japan denied its responsibility for lack of evidence. For decades, Korean victims hid their past because they were afraid of being known and ostracized in their community. In 1991, a group of former Korean comfort women broke the silence and began to speak up. They sued the Japanese government for compensation on the grounds of human rights violation. As their voices gained international awareness, the Japanese government admitted to its involvement in recruiting comfort women and apologized for its conduct. Japan and South Korea seemed to settle dispute over the comfort woman issue in 2015. However, South Korea has shut down a Japan-funded foundation created under a 2015 deal and vowed to pursue a more victim-oriented approach. On the other hand, Japan has expressed frustration at what they see as the South Korean government's changing positions and efforts to revisit already settled agreements. Meanwhile, living witnesses to the part of history are disappearing. Back to the studio.